Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anastasia, and today we're diving into something that so many people want to start but don't know where and or how to start it. And let me know if music gets too loud in the comments. Your mental health journey. Where do you even begin? What does it actually look like? Let's dive deeper and talk about this. Starting your mental health journey can feel intimidating. You might wonder, do I have to do everything perfectly? Most of the time, probably not. Do I need a full routine? No. Mine started off as like one thing I did every day that ended up becoming consistency, and it was something I enjoyed. And the other thing people wonder is, what if I don't even know what's wrong? You don't have to know what's wrong to start this journey, because you will figure it out along your way. The truth is, most people don't start with clarity. They start with one feeling: I can't keep doing life the way I've been doing it. And honestly, that's just enough. That's what gets some people on this journey. And for me, I was going through a lot, and I was put in therapy at a young age. And for me, going to therapy since I was like real little, and now just growing up in and out of therapy, it has helped tremendously. And just like seeing the difference over the years, and finally getting that diagnosis of generalized anxiety disorder, and now covering it in psychology, I feel like I understand a little bit more. So I remember when I wanted to work on my mental health but had no idea where to start. I kept waiting for the right time for everything in my life to slow down. But guess what? Life never really does slow down. It speeds up the older you get, and I'm starting to notice that now. So one day I told myself, okay, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm just going to begin. Even if it's messy, because it's going to be messy. And that was the moment everything changed. Because your journey doesn't start with perfection, it starts with honesty. And for a long time, I struggled with that. I struggled with honesty, and some days I still struggle with it. But I'm working on it. And the harder I work, the better I'll be. So, let's clear this up. A mental health journey does not mean you heal overnight. Yeah, there's really no possible way. Could take years, could take months, could just take weeks. Sometimes it could even take decades. But it does not heal overnight. Or that your problems will just disappear. They don't. Sometimes they come back to haunt you. But it's all fine, because you have those coping skills that if they come back, you don't have to relive them. It's not a perfect morning routine or a Pinterest quote. That was the hardest thing for me, is I used to scroll Pinterest a lot and just find a bunch of inspirational quotes or find quotes I related to and save them. I should not have been doing that. It actually made it a little bit worse. But now, I don't have Pinterest on my phone. I do have other social media, but I don't have Pinterest. And I am doing better without having to do the quotes. So we are good. That either could be my medication and or just being in therapy. And I'm going to be open and honest about everything on this channel. So if that's going to bother you, unclick the video. You can keep your subscribe, like, all that. I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to be honest, because that's what we need. I feel like there's too many people out here who are faking it till they make it. And so I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to be honest, because that's what we need. So a mental health journey is simply you choosing to understand yourself. You have to know yourself to be able to help yourself. You're choosing healthier habits. I did a couple bad habits that were not great. And now that I've started to develop healthier ones and happier ones, I'm doing a lot better. And you're choosing to show up for yourself, even in the smallest ways. Sometimes it's literally just getting an app on your phone that you can track how many steps you took that day, if you got out of bed, if you brushed your teeth, if you brushed your hair. I have 2 on my phone. One's called Ease Me, and it's a cat, and you get to go in daily, and it gets to travel while you're doing your day-to-day things, and then you get a notification on when your cat is back. The other one I have is called Finch. It's a little bird. I've got my family onto it. Love Finch. I've almost completed my 365th event. I just completed 361 adventures today with that thing. So I have a while. But you get to create, it's like a little bird, and then you get to, as you unlock certain things, you get what are called micro pets. So your bird would have pets, and they walk alongside it. So it's fun. But that's it. And that is so powerful and so beneficial. So let's talk about some real simple steps to begin your mental health journey. No pressure and no perfection. Number 1, get honest with yourself. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? What's weighing on me? What is draining me? And what is hurting? Awareness is the first step. You can't heal what you're pretending doesn't exist. You have to acknowledge it to help yourself. And if you don't want to acknowledge it, you could be doing more harm than good. Number 2, start with one small habit. You don't need a full routine. Just one thing, like drinking water or drinking more water, going outside for 5 minutes, writing one thought down, making your bed, or reducing your screen time before bed. Those small habits are building sustainability, and sustainability is building your healing journey. And some people don't realize that, and that is why every day I have to do Finch. I have to do my Ease Me. I have to do a couple other things I have on my phone, because those are part of my routine. Every morning I have to do those. I now have an app on my phone that at 8 o'clock every morning, the app notifies me to take my medications or my vitamins. And if I don't take it right at 8, it'll call me at 8:01, 8:02, and it'll be like, it's time to take your daily dose, or it's time to take your meds. It motivates me to actually do these, because sometimes it is a drag to take some things. So number 3, create a safe space for your emotions. This could be journaling, praying, meditating, talking to someone you trust, or even voice notes. And sometimes I was doing TikTok live sometimes at my worst, because getting out there, talking to others, socializing is what got me through. That is why now I'm starting YouTube. So we're gonna try something new. Your feelings need a home, not a hiding spot. Number 4, you have to set boundaries, even if they're tiny ones. Boundaries don't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's just, I can't talk right now, or I need a break, or I'm not available today. Every boundary you set is a form of self-respect. That is why I really only do certain things on the weekends, because school takes so much out of me. I come home from school most days, and being around people all the time during the day, what I do is I come home, I set my stuff down. If dinner's ready, I go upstairs, I get dinner, and I come bring it right back to my room. And I just sit on my bed and eat and watch the show and just be by myself until I have to go back up and do dishes or go up and get more food. I pretty much just chill out, and that is what is helpful. And my parents know that that's a boundary I've kind of set, is I come home and I just relax. I just chill out. Okay, number 5, reduce one thing that's hurting you. You don't have to fix everything, just remove one thing. A draining friendship, a toxic habit, an app, an expectations, or a negative routine. Healing starts when you stop doing what harms you. It was hard to lose some of my friends, but I knew I had to better myself. And number 6, reach out for support if you can. You don't have to go through this alone. A friend, which I have the best one, but that's like my judgment. That's my thing. She's kind of like my emotional support person. And then a family member, mine are great. A mentor, my psychology professor has been really great this semester for that. And a therapist. Easy. Anyone who listens without judgment. Asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. Number 7, accept that progress is not linear. You are going to have good days and you are going to have bad days. You are going to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, or 1 step forward and 2 steps back. That's okay. Healing is messy, but growth still happens in the mess. That took me forever to learn because I wanted everything to be straight as can be, straight as always, and I would struggle when I'd have a bad day. And now that I've been in therapy for so long and I've been doing everything for so long, it feels amazing because I do have those bad days, but I know that now, and I know it's okay to have bad days. Okay, so this is your reminder. If no one has told you this today, you are allowed to start again. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to become the person you want to be. Your mental health journey does not have to be perfect. It just needs to begin. If you're strong enough to begin. Okay. You starting your mental health journey right now. If you're starting your mental health journey right now, drop a comment and tell me one small thing, one small step, or one small thing you're going to commit to. If you want more videos on healing, growth, and self-care, make sure to subscribe. We're building something beautiful here. Thank you for watching. Be patient with yourself today. You deserve peace, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!